We'll take a little break in between each circuit. And like I said, you go at your own pace. If anybody has any questions throughout the workout, anything like that, there's a chat feature. You can chat a question, or after the workout if you have a question, or if you have any type of injuries or anything like that that's going to limit you from doing certain exercises, please let me know. I'll give you different modifications that you can do through your own workouts, and I can also give some modifications as we're going through this as well. So I want to keep as much open lines of communication open as possible, because I want to be able to help out any way that I can during all of this. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for all your support. Literally, I can't express my gratitude enough for you guys, and just kind of staying true to us and being loyal, and I appreciate you. And with that being said, let's sweat and let's get some workout in. So let's just warm up just a couple minutes, get the blood flowing, just arm circles, just big arm circles forward. Switch it up, reverse. And go right into jumping jacks. If jumping jacks are too much on your knees or anything like that, you can march in place. We're going to do 15 jumping jacks. And rest, very good. Feet close together, straight down to the toes. Exhale on the way down to the toes, and hold. And go ahead and raise up, bring those hands over top, stretch to the ceiling. Really stretch that body up, pull yourself apart. Deep breath in, and exhale, back down to the toes. And rest. All right, let's go ahead and get rolling here. First thing we're going to do is just basic squats. So it'll be 30 seconds, feet about shoulder width apart. Make sure your weight's back on your heels, hips back behind you. Make sure your knees aren't coming too far forward over your toes. And ready, and begin. And rest, very good. Keep those knees bent. We're going right into just a side step shuffle. Hips back, big step, really push off the outside part of your feet. If you want to crank it up a notch, you can do what we call skater jumps, where you're just jumping side to side, always staying on one foot, or you can stick right with the shuffle. And rest, very good. Let's drop down to the floor now. Push-up position, 2 ways you can do it. One, traditional push-ups, hands right at the shoulders, straight down, feet close together. Or if you need to modify, feel free to drop to your knees. Just make sure if you drop to your knees, when you go down, your hips come down with you. Make sure you're not just ducking that head. You're gonna lower your whole body. Push-ups ready, and go. Pace yourself here. If you feel like you get to a point where you can't do any more, hold this straight arm plank right here. and rest. Very good. Now we're going to flip to our side. Either side is fine to start. We'll do side planks. So you want your elbows straight down from your shoulder. Two ways of doing this one. First way, feet on top of each other. Lift the hips and hold. Offhand, just straight up or right down the side. If that's a little too difficult, bend those knees. Extend up on the bottom knee and hold. Keep that hip up. Either way is fine. We're gonna hold this 20 seconds each side. Ready, and go. Good job, last 5 seconds. And switch it other side. Extend up and go. Try to keep a normal breathing motion through this hold. Last 5. And drop, very good. Flip over to our back. Keep those knees bent. Feet flat on the ground. Hands down at the side here. We're going to push our heels into the floor. As we push our heels into the floor, we're going to lift our hips as high as we can. Up and down motion here. Just make sure when you come down, you're not resting on the floor. Try to keep that continuous motion. Push the hips up, drop down, tap, up and go. If you want to lift your toes up a little bit, you can, just to really push those heels down. And really focus on squeezing your glutes and lower back at the top. And rest. Very good. Take a deep breath. We're going to be back to our feet. And we're going right back into the squats. 2 more rounds of that, all right? Ready? And go. And rest. Very good. We're going to stay in that position. Knees will be bent. Side steps. Big steps here. Really push off the outside part of your foot. Like I said, if you want to crank it up, right into the skater jumps. Side to side. Really keep those knees bent, hips down, or you can step it out. And as I speak, the sun is starting to come out for the first time in 5 days. Hallelujah. Hopefully we can get outside this weekend and move around a little bit. I don't know if anybody has any kids at all, but I know mine are going absolutely crazy stuck inside right now. So it's kind of nice to have a little break here. And rest. Very good. Deep breath. Doing good. Drop down to the floor. Push-up position, either from your knees or from your toes, or a combination of both is fine. For 30 seconds. Ready, set, and go. Looking for quality over quantity here on the push-ups. I'd rather you do 8 to 10 really good ones versus 15 to 20 not so good ones. Last 5 seconds here, finish it off, try to get one more in. And rest. Very good, staying on the floor, flip to our side. Either feet on top of each other, or you can bend those knees and keep that bottom knee on the ground. Either is fine, but lift that hip up. Try to keep that body in good alignment and hold the plank. 20 seconds here. Last 5. And time. Very good. Flip it around. Other side. 20 seconds. Up and go. And time, very good. Drop it down. Go and lay on back, take a deep breath on the way back. Knees bent, palms down on the floor. Use those palms to help elevate you up. Push those heels into the floor and hip lifts, 40 seconds, go. Make sure you're really squeezing those glutes. Keep that neck relaxed, head on the floor. Last 5. And rest. Very good. Same thing, deep breath, back up on our feet. Shake those arms out, shake those legs out a little bit. We got one more round through that. Then we'll take a quick water break and move on. All right, here we go. Last round of this, starting with our squats, 30 seconds. Ready, and go. And rest. Very good. Keep that position. Knees bent, either skater jumps or shuffles, side to side. And rest. Very good. Let's go and drop back down on the floor here. Starting in that push-up position. Hands straight down from the shoulders. And go. Last 5, finish it off. And rest. Very good, done with push-ups. To our sides, hip lifts here. Feet on top of each other, bend the knees if you need to. Elbows straight down and up and hold, breathe it out. On these hold exercises, really focus on your breathing, really control that breathing. Last 5. And rest. Very good. Spin it around. And up. Last 5. and down. Very good. All right, last one here in this circuit. Flip over on your back. Knees bent, feet flat on the ground. Palms down, head back, and up and squeeze. Last 40 seconds here. Ten seconds left, finish it off. And rest, awesome. Grab some water. I'm gonna grab a towel because I'm sweating, I don't know about you guys. We'll take about a 1 minute break here. If anybody has any questions after the session today, I'll stay on here. Feel free to fire some questions at me if you want. I'm also going to post my cell phone number. So if anybody needs anything, feel free. I'll post my email too, which most of you probably have it already, but feel free to email me questions, call me, text me. I got a little bit of time on my hands right now, so feel free. I'll do whatever I can to help you guys out, nutrition-wise, workout-wise. Should be good. We'll get through this. All will be well. Keep breathing, keep moving around, try to stay up on your feet, try not to sit right now. All right, about another 10 seconds, we're gonna get rolling here. First one on the screen are phantom jump ropes. If you're unfamiliar with what a phantom jump rope is, essentially just pretend like you have a jump rope in your hand, elbows will be bent, hands just right next to your hips. So with your arms, you're gonna mimic that jump rope motion. With your feet, what you're gonna do is just hop in place. And if you have any issues with the feet or knees or anything like that and you can't jump, you can march in place while you also do the jump rope motion if you like. 20 seconds here, ready? And go. And rest, very good, deep breath. Going right into a step back lunge. So start with your feet together. Alternate one at a time. Step back and reach. You can do this one of two ways. First way is a typical lunge, drop that knee down, not to the ground, but just above the ground. Right back up and switch. Or if you have any knee issues and you don't feel comfortable doing the lunges, or if it's too challenging for you, step and reach. That front knee will still bend a little bit, but your back knee won't, and you'll just step and reach out, get more of a stretch, okay? So here we go, step back lunges. Ready and go. Just alternate those legs out. Make sure you keep the knees back, weight evenly distributed over your feet. Make sure that knee doesn't come forward over your toes. Last one right here, and rest, very good. All right, let's go and drop back down. Push-up position, but we're not going anywhere. Hold that push-up position, so straight arm plank hold, hands straight down from the shoulders. Really focus on tucking that tummy in, tighten that stomach, belly button into the spine. Head straight down, feet together, and breathe it out, go. Tighten those arms, lock those triceps out. Pick a spot on the floor and stare at it. Go to your happy place and hold it out, 15 seconds. And time, very good. Let's go and flip over. On your back again, this time your knees will be bent. Heels up, you want a good 90-degree angle with your knees bent right there. One arm or one leg at a time. Extend down, tap that heel to the floor, pull right back up, and then switch. So all you're doing is pulling on the lower abdomen there, getting some of the deeper muscles, some of the transverse muscles. But don't go too fast on this one. This is all quality right here. Make sure you complete the whole rep with one leg before you switch, and really focus on keeping those knees bent properly at 90 degrees at the top. It's not a super strenuous exercise, but it's really good for those deep lower muscles that are tough to get to. 10 seconds here, doing good. And rest. Very good. All right, let's go up on our feet. Last one here. Feet will be close together. These are crawl outs. Crawl outs are everybody's favorite. Feet a little narrower than shoulder width apart. You want to bend those knees on the way down. When you get to the ground, go to your hands. Crawl yourself out as far as you can, good full extension. Walk yourself back. Stand all the way up. Bend down, walk out, good extension out. Walk back, stand all the way up to complete. 45 seconds of this. Good full body exercise here, working the shoulders, working the core, working your hips, really working your quads, lower legs for stability. A lot of stuff working here. Last one. And time, good, rest. Take a deep breath. And let's go back to the phantom jump ropes, 20 seconds. Hands to the side, ready, and go. Three, two, one, and rest. Very good. Feet together. Alternating step back lunge. 30 seconds here. Ready and go. Step and drop it down. You need to keep the legs straight. Step and stretch. That's fine too. Last 5. And rest. Awesome, good job. Let's drop back down. Push up position. Hands straight down from the shoulders. Hold that plank. If your arms are getting tired, you need to drop to your knees. You can drop to your knees, just keep those hips down, tighten that stomach and hold. Otherwise, up on your toes, 30 seconds and go. Last 10. And rest. All right, very good. Flip over on our backs. Feet up, knees bent 90 degrees. Hands to the side, one leg at a time. Tap, pull back, switch. Really straighten that leg out as you extend. Last 10. And rest. Awesome. All right. Crawl outs here, 45 seconds. And this will put us right at my 25-minute threshold. So we'll finish this off and call it a day. Feet shoulder width apart or a little narrower. Really bend those knees, walk it all the way out. Good extension. Bend those knees, walk it back. Make sure you're standing all the way back up. All right, last one right here. And time. Very good.